Hi. So now imagine you are in a party or a meeting and suddenly someone asks you a question. You know the words, you know the grammar, you know the sentence structure, but somehow your mind goes blank. You stutter and you give a very short, awkward answer. Sounds familiar? Well, if that's the case, then I don't want you to feel like that. In this video, I'm going to show you simple yet powerful method to speak English naturally. And that method is called P.I.E framework. P-I-E. P stands for point, I stands for illustration, and E stands for example. This is your key to speaking naturally, confidently, and fluently. So by the end of this video, you'll know what exactly P.I.E framework or P.I.E method is, along with 5 live examples that you can use to practice P.I.E framework. So grab your notebook and let's try to turn your English from nervous to confident. Now think about it. Why do some people speak English confidently while others struggle? And honestly, it's not about how many words you know. It's about how you structure your thoughts properly. And here's where P.I.E framework comes in. So P stands for point. Make your main idea and say it very clearly. I stands for illustration. Y, if that's your point, add reasoning to it. E stands for example. Give real life or imaginary example to illustrate and elaborate. If someone asks you, what are you reading these days? So without P.I.E, you might sound like, I'm reading The Secret these days. But with P.I.E, you can give structured answer. I'm reading The Secret these days, and I'm definitely learning new ideas and perspective with it. And if you don't have example to add here, skip it. So notice one thing. P.I.E turns your small idea into full and confident answer. So let's take the first example, reading. So you can talk about how reading helps you develop your brain. Point. Reading increases your knowledge. Illustration. Book give us experiences that we might never experience in daily life. Example. For example, I recently read a book on space exploration and it taught me amazing facts about planets that I never learned in school. Now here's a mini challenge for you. Pause this video for 30 seconds and talk about your recent reading of any book using P.I.E framework. So ready? Be confident and speak aloud. Topic 2. Let's try travel to fit into P.I.E framework. Point. Travel broadens perspective. Illustration. Seeing new places and new cultures help us to understand the world better. For example, I recently visited Japan and I learned there about tea ceremonies and local customs that changed my view about different cultures. Now here's a mini challenge for you. Pause for 30 seconds and try to use P.I.E formula to talk about your recent visit to any place. Now let's see another example, and this time it is technology. Point. Technology makes our life easier. It allows us to communicate, learn, and work more efficiently. For example, I use online courses to learn English, which saves time and give me access to expert teachers all around the world. Now here's what you can do. Pause for 30 seconds and use P.I.E framework to talk about mobile phones that you use daily. Topic 4. Hobbies. Let's see how P.I.E formula can work here. Point. Hobbies improve mental health. Illustration. Spending time on activities we love relaxes our mind and reduces stress. For example, I play guitar after school, which helps me relax and keep my mind calm after a busy day. Topic number 5. Food. Point. Healthy food keeps us energetic. Illustration. Eating nutritious meals support both body and mind. For example, I start my day with oats and fruits. That keeps me active throughout the day. Now it's time to pause for 30 seconds and talk about your favorite food or maybe any healthy habit using P.I.E framework. Here are a few tips that you must remember before using P.I.E formula. Speak slowly and clearly. Use topics to practice that you know well. Then you can talk about something that you're unaware of. Practice Pi daily for 5 to 10 minutes and see your fluency skyrocket. It does not only work for speaking practice, but it is also applicable in IELTS, debates, discussions, and so on. Now here's a challenge for you. Pick any topic: travel, sports, technology, hobbies. Create your own Pi framework. Record yourself on the phone and play it back. Repeat 5 different topics in a week. Remember, English is not just a subject, it is your voice. Speak it, live it, and own it. If you like this framework, don't forget to comment Pi below so that I can come to know that you really enjoyed this video. Share it with your friend who really needs it, and subscribe for more such frameworks and fluency tips. Your words matter. Make them flow, make them count. Thank you so much for watching.